officials, our city officials, and our our folks here locally, we waited, I believe it was 72 days before there was some sort of response. So the residents are watching now, and the folks in the community, just as they were 40 years ago, are still jumping and screaming about this injustice that would not happen in any other community, in any other city, in any other state.
And is Tetra Tech still involved in this at all?
According to the Department of Public Health, I believe they have said on numerous of occasions that Tetra Tech is no longer on the project. However, Tetra Tech has agreed to pay for any sort of cleaning that needed to happen moving forward, or any sort of retesting.
And is there ongoing fact-finding or lawsuits against Tetra Tech? Is more information going to come out about Tetra Tech and the job that they did?
Yeah, I'm assuming so. I think we, as a city, sort of have a moral obligation, and we owe it to not only the folks who live here now, but the folks who have been fighting for this land for so long. We've got to provide folks with some answers and some certainty that we're not being exposed. And I think the residents unanimously feel like our zip code should no longer be the sole determinant of what our health outcome should be.
And Lindsay, can you just tell listeners just what the fraud that these Tetra Tech employees went to jail over, what that involved, and how it was discovered?
Yeah, so my understanding also is that this is an ongoing investigation. The two people were sentenced to 8 months in prison, and it had to do with deliberately switching up clean soil samples for potentially radioactive soil samples. So there was a report by the EPA that said that concluded Tetra Tech falsified up to 97% of its radioactive soil samples since, I think, 2006. But if you don't mind, I just want to respond also to the EPA's comment. And when I hear the word procedure, or we're going to fulfill, remediation to the standards set and so forth, in following this cleanup and redevelopment project for so many years, I've heard so many times this recourse to plans and procedures and standards. In the first case, many of these don't hold up. Like, they might sound good in theory, but there's been so many accidents. There's been dust mitigation plans, and yet there's been dust exposures. So I think we have to also look at the reality of what's actually happening on the ground, not what the plan or the standard is. But the other point is in relationship to this ongoing investigation. If you listen to what what environmental agencies like the EPA or the Navy has been saying is that we had these procedures in place. And so my question, one of the questions I have is that who are the procedures actually protecting? And are they protective enough? And do they in fact have the effect of protecting the agencies themselves in terms of shielding agencies or people from real accountability or real responsibility for what's happening? So I'm very skeptical of agencies saying that they're following procedures, because I'm not exactly sure who's being protected by those procedures.
And on the subject of Tetra Tech specifically, we have an email from Anna Marie, who asked if we could discuss the status of the lawsuit against Tetra Tech. And Lindsay, it seems like you were knowledgeable about what might be happening there. Do you have any update or what the status of that lawsuit is?
So it's an investigation, as far as I know, from the Department of Justice, and what the public knows is sort of after the fact. So there's been two people who've been sent to prison, but as far as I know, it's an ongoing investigation. And multiple other people have come forward to talk about having themselves deliberately, committed fraud, overseen by their supervisors. And so I think one thing that's been said, and that I would think should be pointed out here, is that this isn't just a case of a couple bad actors. The people who are sentenced, or the people who may be sentenced in the future, it's not just about individuals. This is about, a broader workplace culture, and people making decisions and doing things because it's sanctioned or encouraged or incentivized by the company itself.
So there may be more to come then as we do more fact-finding. This is City Visions on local public radio, 91.7 KALW San Francisco, and on the web at kalw.org. Tonight we're discussing the Hunters Point Shipyard cleanup with our guests Sheridan Enomoto from Green Action for Health and Environmental Justice, Theo Ellington, resident of Parcel A of the Hunters Hunters Point Shipyard, a member of the San Francisco Human Rights Commission, and Lindsay Dillon, Assistant Professor of Sociology at UC Santa Cruz. We invite you to call in with questions. Number, again, is 866-798-TALK. That's 866-798-8255. You can also email us now at cityvisions@kalw.org. Post a comment on our website, kalw.org, or on our Facebook page. And you can tweet at us at cityvisionskalw on Twitter. Let's go to the phone lines. We have Jackie calling in. Jackie, welcome to City Visions.
Yes, hello everyone. You know, radioactivity material can last for thousands of years. And it seems to me that development started too early. I mean, there has to be scientific procedures. They needed scientific advisors to give an estimate of how long should it take, what procedures are needed, and the main question, can it be cleaned up? This problem is going to go on and on and on. Everybody will be dead. I'm sorry. There have been many mistakes in this project.
So, Jackie, thank you for that question. I appreciate you calling in. And Sheridan, do you want to respond to Jackie's point that radiation is kind of